Analytics a la Shmoop. If you're already using Shmoop Classrooms, you know how great it can be to run some aspects of school from the comfort of your home. However, the added accessibility means giving up a little bit of control. You can't physically keep tabs on your students or how much of the time they're actually working. Have they been taking drills or practice exams? Are they scheming to TP the homepage for their senior prank? If only there was some magical tool that could track and display such information, something like Google Analytics, but for Shmoop. Hey now, looks like we wished on the right star. Introducing Shmoop Analytics. Well, when you buy a license from us, you get access to our test prep, online courses, and teacher passes. It's real-time data of student and teacher usage on Shmoop. Your administrator reports will display aggregated data for the whole license, as well as information on each registered student. Well, to gain access to your administrator reports, if you don't already have them, just contact your Shmoop account manager. Or if you prefer, you could send smoke signals. Or with better certainty, you could email us here at support@shmoop.com and we'll get right to you. Say you're an administrator and want to invite a teacher to join the license. Well, just go to the Teacher tab and click the Email button. Fancy thing. You can also invite principals to view their individual site usage by clicking on the Principal tab within Analytics and then clicking on the Invite Principal button. Anyone with a license can view their analytics by visiting their dashboard and clicking on the Analytics button under Premium Resources. Your homepage, also called Analytics, provides you with all the vital stats your Shmoop license offers. Well, in the top right corner, you'll see how many teachers and students have signed up for Shmoop and how they've been using us. Well, as you work your way down the center of the page, you'll notice our Big Brother-like window. Graphs showing you what your students are doing on Shmoop. There's Thought Police behind them. Note the finely color-coded graphs and charts. Well, if your school has only purchased the SAT, for example, there's only one slice of pie you're going to see here, obviously. In the breakdown by exam section, there's an overall usage summary as well. This chart delineates the total number of almost anything done in our test prep guide. We don't track coffee spilled, however, but we do track drills, practice exams, topics covered, and distribution of schmoins. If you're not familiar with schmoins, they're like our flavor of frequent flyer miles for educational usage of Shmoop. You win them by being bold or curious. Yeah, and then there are student reports. Well, here you can see a list of students' performance in specific skills. If one of your students could use a little leg up, have her check out Math Shack, where she can practice an infinite number of problems in pre-algebra, algebra, geometry, and oh so much more, and where she can earn schmoints and knowledge by mastering various topics. If you'd like to get all the percentages for a particular student, just click the student's name and you'll see a roadmap of all the subject areas students have visited and how they've been performing. Well, if your hunger for data still isn't satisfied, and we know you just aren't you when you're hungry for data, don't worry. We have an individual student search. You can search by last name and find all the saved data and progress a student has accomplished in the prep. Everything is here. You're also able to print and save the report as an Excel file for later use. Well, Shmoop lets you break down data by school, course, classrooms, teachers, or students. So pick your poison or passion. Looking for something in a flash? Well, our search function makes it easy to find your student, teacher, or classroom. Want your analytics awesomeness available offline? Well, go ahead and use our nifty print button invented by geniuses. So just choose a metric, select a date range, and voila! The information you desire is right there at your fingertips. Or if you're more of a masher, well, right there at your elbows. Give Shmoop Analytics a try and see your entire cyber class come into focus. Go ahead, analyze this.
Oh my.